Hello, and welcome to the video log of Thomas and Claire on our Italian adventure. So we are a day behind because yesterday we just couldn't do it, and today we could barely do it, but under punishment of pain, under never mind. We're gonna do one. So let's talk about the plane flight. It was okay for me. It was awful for Thomas, who decided to get plane sick.
Thought we weren't going to talk about
Okay,
this.
so needless to say,
Claire got sick when we landed.
I did, and when we landed, I in Rome, I just really didn't feel good. I felt really sick, and anyway, but our bags came. Everything was great. We managed to take a train and take a cab and get to this place. Unfortunately, the owner, whoever, wasn't here to greet us, and there was a slight mix-up with that, so we had to kind of wait here outside for like probably 45 minutes. But that was okay. We were okay. And that night, let's see, what did we got here about like probably 1. We got into the apartment, and then we sort of just wandered around this neighborhood we're in, which is called Trastevere, and it's a very sort of quirky little, lots of like really small cobblestone streets, and I think sort of used to be like a grittier neighborhood, and now it's more of like an up and coming kind of trendy neighborhood. Would you like to speak?
We took a nap.
We had gelato.
Had
It was
gelato.
really good. We had pistachio. Yeah, and then we came back and we took a nap because we were kind of useless at that point. Took a nap, got back up.
Had some awesome pasta.
We went out to dinner.
Carbonara was really good.
We drank a whole bottle of wine between the two of us.
I had 2 tiramisus.
We had 2
The waitress told me I was a very serious person because I informed her that they only charged us for 1, but we had 2. So she gave us like a lemon liqueur shot.
Yeah.
Which we enjoyed. I enjoyed.
Yeah. And that was about all we could do. When it was late then. People here eat late. Like most restaurants don't open till like 7:30 for dinner, and
7, 8.
like 10:30 right now, and it's just mobbed outside with people everywhere. So that was yesterday. Today we woke up. It was my birthday. 24th. Yay! And we had an 11 o'clock reservation at the Borghese Gallery, which is...
Someone almost didn't make it too.
Yeah, I've been like really jet lagged.
Someone had a bit of a pity party at breakfast.
It was kind of before breakfast.
Sure.
More like I couldn't leave the room.
I found some croissants and some fresh squeezed orange juice, and then figured out the bus, and we walked and took a little tiny bus, around through Rome, and then got dropped out right outside, and then we were pretty happy that we were there.
Yeah. It's a beautiful setting, but it's like as far on the other side of Rome from us as kind of you can go, I think.
That might be an exaggeration, but
it was far. It's in this Borghese Gallery is essentially in this kind of very opulent home. I don't know what you describe it as.
Gallery.
Yeah, but it's not like a museum. Like it was this family's personal collection of art, and they built this whole like building as their like personal place to display it, and then it was a museum. So part of what made it so cool and interesting was not just the art displayed, but also just the building itself was so sumptuous and decadent inside, and just gorgeous, really gorgeous. And there was, I guess, mostly the big things were sculptures by Bernini. Lots of sculptures, but that was probably the big thing. And then there was sort of a smaller picture gallery with paintings. Yeah, so that was really nice. So you can only be there for 2 hours, like, and then you're kicked out. You have like special time slots. So after that, we wandered and we got lunch. And by the time we wandered and did all that and ate, it was already like 3 o'clock. And we had the bus crisis. Basically, we couldn't get the bus.
Buses weren't coming. The buses we wanted weren't coming. We finally figured out to go across the street to a different stop. and caught the correct bus, and then took it back to where we were going, and meandered a little and got you a cake at a bakery.
Well, yeah.
It's
Not really a
some
cake,
type
but-
of cake. It's some type of pastry. It's larger than one serving.
Yeah.
And then we came back here and we made it home just in time. And then there was a massive thunderstorm with giant claps of thunder and lightning and just poured for 45 minutes. So that was kind of interesting to watch. And then it cleared up and we went and wandered to dinner.
Yeah, we wandered back over. We're on like one side of the Tiber. Is that how you say it? Tiber?
Tiber.
River, and sort of most everything else is on the other side. So, I mean, it's only like, it's like a 10-minute walk to like cross the river, but okay, it's really short. So we went back over and went to, there's this place called the Campo di Fiori, which is just like a square.
Oh yeah,
It has
it's
like
like a market. Well, like people, there is a market there, but yeah, it's just a giant square plaza.
So there's kind of that area, and then there's an area called the Piazza Navona, which is this really big like plaza. Like we went there tonight, and it was lots of little like, it's all lined with restaurants, and then lots of street like little street performers, and beautiful like big fountain in the middle. And anyway, we ate dinner in that area, and it was so good.
I liked her pasta quite a bit.
So good. Oh, it was good.
We had pistachio tiramisu.
Yeah, pistachio tiramisu. And then we were gonna get gelato, but I couldn't do it. I was too full.
And then we wandered all the way back, and Claire bought some individual slices of watermelon.
Yeah, for fruit, because there's like we have like no vegetables.
We had a salad for lunch.
Yeah, we did. There was some greens, but I mean, it's pretty carb heavy. So I was kind of.
Every restaurant is like Italian, pizza, Roman, which all is like Italian food.
It
like
shocks
pasta, pizza, lasagna, bread.
It shocks me how much, like how there aren't very many other styles of food. Like you would think that they would do other things, but like really, it's just mostly Italian food.
A lot of pasta.
It's interesting. Okay, so this was the section that we were supposed to do yesterday, which was our first impressions.
Oh, we were.
Yeah.
There's a format to this.
Well, sort of. I mean, not really. So, or what surprised you most? That's what it was supposed to be.
Oh, wait, is it first impressions or what surprised? What?
It's both.
Obviously, we should have done this yesterday.
Okay, well, mine was how many nuns I've seen and priests, which should be kind of like a duh, but I guess I thought you would just mostly see them in like the Vatican, but obviously they're going to be everywhere. But I felt like I kept having to point them out. There's a nun. Like, well, yeah, okay, we're in like the Catholic capital of the world. But anyway,
I can't remember if I had a good one, but I'm surprised by how many restaurants there are, especially considering they are all like Italian. Because you just walk down these tiny little streets and there's just restaurant, giant church, restaurant. And like, yeah, it's just, how can there be this many?
yeah, how do they all stay in business?
I don't know, but they're all like, when you walk at night, they're all packed.
Yeah.
Everyone's drinking and smoking and having a good time.
Yeah. That's true. I thought yours had something to do with cars, transportation.
They're all diesel. It's great. They're all tiny too. It's funny. You see like an Alfa Romero, and it's by far and away the largest car that you see.
Good. Well, anything else to say? Our place is nice. It's up on the. I don't see anything. Bed and then there's the kitchen and bath. Okay. Anyway,
It's very small, but it's on
not that small.
It's on the it's for
It's like-
compared to an American.
Okay, but it's like double the size of the place we had in Barcelona.
No, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. It's the same size as the place we had in Barcelona, but that had a really big bathroom, and this bathroom was
These buildings are old.
tiny. Yeah, this building's very old. This is just like propped up on top of like a building. So it's like the walls have really big, like one giant window. and it just looks out over
Yeah,
all the roofs, and we can see the Sistine Chapel from here.
We can just like look
you can
out
see
like,
like
oh hey.
three basilicas through this other window. You see them over there.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. We have a really nice terrace too, which is kind of fun. Okay. Well,
Tomorrow, the Vatican.
tomorrow the Vatican, which we get up early though, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.